I made a video saying how bad Apple, Amazon, YouTube are for monetization for independent creators who are probably working on budgets, less than 100 grand. And I got this comment on that video, which I think is a really interesting and important thing to talk about. I wasn't able to tag the person, so I haven't done it. I've just copied the thing and I've put it here. But let's talk about it. Firstly, I'm Hutch. I am an executive producer, a producer. I now run the Film Insider, which is a community for independent and emerging creatives in the film and TV industries to network, collaborate, and actually just share a lot of the information that we're finding out about launching projects and about breaking into the industry. You can find the link for that in my bio. But I want to acknowledge that this commenter is exactly right. There is, in general, when you're looking at large numbers, a preference towards established brand names and companies that people trust putting their card details into. And I don't think this is as simple a question as like, it's either good or bad. I think there's actually a gradient upon which everybody is on. And as you become somebody who is a bigger name and has more of a draw, there are more reasons why you would want to use Amazon, even in its like default state where they take something like 50% of the take. But Amazon will not share any of those customer details with you. That is completely, cut off to you, which is fine if there's some other person in the process who is funding this or has chosen that, or if Amazon themselves are doing something in this whole mix. But if you are just looking to sell your film directly to an audience, I think the benefits that you get with people trusting Amazon slightly more than, WAP or Stan Store, I think those disappear the smaller your audience is. And the way that you build trust with somebody is that you turn up on social media and you have something that's very exciting, and by pushing them towards this, you then get to have a conversation with them, which is not possible on Amazon. So this is a brilliantly nuanced and delicate situation, which social media does not like, right? I guess it's difficult to talk in this level of nuance without putting some crazy hook at the beginning, which I think I did. But yes, people will trust Amazon more than they will trust some other service provider. But I think as we move into a digital era, that is becoming less prevalent. Certainly in the UK, I can't speak for other countries, but certainly in the UK. And actually the benefits that you get for capturing that audience data, being able to speak to those customers again in the future, and building a little bit of a buzz around your project way outweigh the effects that you will feel by going to Amazon, right? Because they are not going to push that algorithmically. There's no other benefit, and they withhold all of that customer data from you.